Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Smackdown vs Raw 2008 GM mode. So, December 23rd in Miami, Florida, and it is almost Christmas, and we have to put on a good old festival show, or festive show anyway. So, what I'm going to do as well, guys, is I saw a comment saying you should just stick to the whole 2 weeks from when you can do events. So I'm going to stick to the 2 weeks, and so this week I can do an event, then I have to skip one, then I can do one sort of thing. So every 2 weeks you can do an event, because I guess it's helping out all the underrated players, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be leaving Chavo at 50 popularity or GM mode, you know what I mean? So, okay, so let's build our show anyway. So first off, I want to make this a little bit of a different show. So what we're going to have in the main event, it's going to be a fatal four-way match. It's going to involve Undertaker, King Booker, William Regal, and John Cena. So I want to make it a different one. I want to see who comes out on top. Will it be one of the champions or one of the #1 contenders? So that's the way direction I want to go in. So let's see how that goes. Here, I also want to do a good old four-man match. We're going to have Triple H and Batista taking on Edge and Umaga for the championships. Nice match, nice match. Here we're also going to have another four-man. It's going to be the lights of, in this match though, Jeff Hardy and his brother Matt Hardy facing off against the unlikely pairing of Roddy Piper and Rey Mysterio. So we've got 4, 4, and 4 in matches. Here we're going to have a good old-fashioned normals match to see if Candice Michelle can knock off Kelly for the Women's Championship. And then the first match, we're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned triple threat. And it's going to be Chavo Guerrero, Chris Masters, and the Great Khali. So that means no one's out of action yet. Everyone's nice. That's what I wanted. Ideally, I could try and get this dirty to clean thing. Let me quickly check rivalries, because obviously rivalries are so key. So obviously we did miss the women's one. So let's check out how many. So we got Jeff, Matt, Kelly, Ray. Then we got over here 3, 6. Oh, Piper we could make face, I guess. Yeah, we could make Piper face. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because that's heel face, 2 faces, 2 heels, heel face. So we go Piper to a face. That kind of evens out a little bit. After his match with Ray, he will turn face. Good old Roddy Piper. And then here we're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned pay-per-view hype. Well, no, we're doing interference actually, because they did mention about us doing one. Do Great Khali. So that is what we're going to go for in direction. Here we go. Simulate up. Chavo Guerrero pins the Great Khali in a triple threat match involving Masters as well. Interesting. Okay. Candice Michelle says, "You put the title on Kelly, I'll just take it off of her." And that is exactly what she has done. Candice Michelle is your new women's champion. Interesting. Mysterio and Piper have formed a good old alliance and a good old team that has indeed put them a good win over the former tag champs in the Hardy Boys. Interesting. Triple H and Batista say, "We're Evolution and you two have nothing on us." To be fair, this rate, I'm not going to lie, pay-per-view is going to come round, and Batista Triple H are so dominant right now, they are not going to lose. And William Regal has pinned King Booker, the other #1 contender, and he has cemented a good old fatal four-way match win there. That is a good old win for him there, not going to lie. Full recovery for the Great Khali, nicely done. That's what we like to see. Check out fatigue. Fatigue's looking very low. That's what we want. Oh no, it's not. Khali, Undertaker, and Batista. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Got a load of non-fatigues here, so exactly what we wanted ideally. So yeah, okay. Just Randy out injured at the moment. Everyone's content or happy. Edge is gone to being happy, which is always nice. Okay, it's all good, all good. So what I'm going to do obviously is this week we can do events, so I'm going to give a little bump up to a few superstars. Candice Michelle being one of them. +8, that's great from her. I think we need to get her on the level of Kelly, so that's the reason why I'm bumping her. I don't want her too high because you know, I don't want her being WWE Champion #1 contender. Also, we're going to bump up Roddy. Nice +8 there. It's a big one for him. And then we'll bump up good old Great Khali because he did dip a little bit after a lot of losses. So nice. So let's check out the shows. Raw with a 3.5 star. Okay, so a 3-star opener for us. Not great, but it's not an issue. A 3-star second match as well, a 3.5 in the third, a 4 in the fourth, and a 4-star main event. Okay, 3.5 show. ECW on the other hand with a 3-star, missing 2 matches. It's because they like to have 8 people in matches. Elijah Burke, the new ECW champion though. Kane and Mark Henry knocking off Sabu and Rick Rude. And MVP win the fatal 4-way match against Lashley, Ashley and Mickey. See, why don't you just have Ashley versus Mickey main event and then have, say, Lashley versus MVP at the big first match, and then here have, you know, 1v1 action instead of having the managers and putting that in the second match, and you would have averaged out so much better and have a better show, but they just didn't do that. And SmackDown with a 4-star show, Snitsky knocking off Ric Flair in the opener. A tag team match with Kennedy and Kenny defeating Sandman and Tori in a 3.5. Finlay winning a triple threat match against HBK and Michelle McCool in a 4-star. CM Punk is now your WWE champion, no, World Heavyweight champion, and US by knocking off Nitro in a hardcore for the US. And Melina and JTG defeat Carlito in a 4-star main event. So 3 4-star matches, 3.53. Interesting. Check out the fan support to see the difference in everything. So ECW 0 still, 4.7 for SmackDown, 5.8 for Raw, so we're still ahead, which is always nice. Power 25 stands at this. CM Punk and Finlay in the top 2. To be fair, Punk should be #1. He is double champion and he's dominating it. So interesting stuff there, interesting stuff. So Triple H and Rey Mysterio here. Where is Cena? Cena's here and sick. Oh my god. Undertaker also dropped. Also the ECW champion. Where is he? Who is it now? Shad, was it? It's not even on the picture. Or did I miss him? Yeah, the new champion's not even up here. Okay. Yeah, Shad lost his title. Went from 2 to 18. My word. Candice Michelle also bumped up into the top 25. It's always nice. Roddy Piper 15th. Okay, so let's check out ECW. Oh, they have Elijah Burke and Corvon comes a tag, so it does ruin up their positioning. That's our Raw one, and that is the SmackDown. Okay, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode anyway. It's not much more I can ideally do here. Do we have pay-per-view next? No, one more and then pay-per-view. Okay, sure. I think New Year's Revolution. No, I don't think that's Elimination Chamber. I think we just had it actually, in all fairness. So yeah, we've got 3 rivalries going into it anyway. Yep, no more storylines, is there? Or contracted? No, all good. No worries, no worries. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode anyway. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will indeed see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.